Hey, welcome everyone. Hey, this is Rick Hoffman, your host with LMA Trading. Hey, this is my pre-morning, pre-market, I guess not pre-morning, it is morning, but pre-market prep. It's just would have recorded this a little earlier this morning, but grandkids are showing their goats at the county fair. So we had a show at 8 o'clock this morning. He did all right. They had two goats, placed seventh and sixth overall, and in a meat market class. So and then he's showing all day tomorrow and all kinds of stuff. But anyways, that's a story for another day. But we're taking a look at the markets here, and before we do, just go over a little bit of housekeeping, and just so you understand that, trading stocks involves risk. Trading options involves risk. Stocks and options are not suited for everyone. So do your due diligence, do your homework, understand what it is you're trading, understand, you're trading your money. So you should be picking your stocks, and you should be picking your entries and your exits where you want to take profit. As far as your strategies and things like that, you should plan out and have your own trading plan and plan that. I am not a financial advisor, nor is any of this any type of financial advice. It is part of my daily trade journal. I record this as part of my own review. I just happen to post it up here on YouTube so you can view this, and for your own personal entertainment. I'm an over 60 trader, so I am rather risk adverse. The money that I have that I'm trading with, I know and understand I can lose every penny of it. That is not my intention. But I don't like losing money, so our plays are very, I like to say I look for the best entry points, and I sit on my hands quite a bit. But so anyways, let's take a look at the markets. Yesterday, the markets were kind of mixed. Was not a lot of movement, kind of an inside day, and today's not looking much different. And we'll kind of jump into these here, but right now the Nasdaq is up only 17 points. The Dow is up 11. The S&P or the Russell's up 2. And what is the S&P? It's right behind my stupid mug picture. Wrong one. I don't want to see that one. Let's see. And the S&P. Let's just go over. Let's go to the charts, and we'll take a look at that. Here's the S&P, what we're looking at here, the weekly chart over here on the left here. That is still extremely bullish, but, we've been kind of trading in this range here now. And so we hit the high a couple days ago on Friday. And so we're not, 35, so we're real close to that. So there's a good chance we could take out the highs possibly today if the Dow gets moving. But we pulled back on Friday, and we pulled back on yesterday, or I'm sorry, we went up on Friday on the news, on the jobs reports news, and then we pulled back, and it looks like, we're trying to pull back, but maybe making a move. We're still in a daily squeeze. So all the indicators are looking, but very well, maybe it's, the market's waiting on, a catalyst, waiting on something to happen. Let's jump into the Qs. Nasdaq. The Nasdaq yesterday was the only index that was, I think, finished up on the day. Not much. Right now, it's up about 18 points. If you look, we'll take a little closer view here on the daily, and if the computer will move here. So we are moving up here. The high is 15,172. We're within 1% of that. So we're 15,142. So, 30 points we could take out of the new high and set a new high here. I kind of feel that maybe what's going to happen after the morning, after the cash session gets started here in about 15, 20 minutes. And but I don't know if it's really going to pop. It may go to set a new high and pull back. Still extremely bullish, but we would like to see a little bit of a pullback in the Qs. And then let's jump into the Russell. And those of you that have been following my videos, you know that I've got a call debit spread on the or call credit spread on the RUT, looking at it to the downside. It is the weaker of the three, but we, we're up 3 points. I'm looking at it to hold the 22.60 as far as a price level, to stay below that. That was my sold strike, but we've got increasing momentum. We are in a daily squeeze to the upside. But we are closing above, we've had 2 closes above the 21. That pretty much tells me that my trade plan may not be valid anymore. So we may be kind of reversing possibly, but again, it's hard to say what this is going to do. On a weekly chart, we're just trading in this really tight range, but we're still, we have an ADX of 20, which is red, which is indicating a bearish long-term trend on the Russell, and on the daily chart, it is neutral. So that's what we've got there. Right here, we've got the VIX. While I've been talking to you, the VIX has just made a move to the downside here, which, would indicate, there's just not a whole lot of fear in this market. So which means the market's probably going to be going higher, or at least possibly at the open. So we'll see what happens there. And then last but not least, let's take a look at the S&P. The S&P is up 3 points. Again, on the weekly chart, still very bullish, but as I've noted in the previous videos, it likes to hit the 21 and bounce, and it respects the 21 and then bounces up. On the daily chart also, it respects the 21 and also the 50, and bounces off the 50 on the daily and bounces off the 21 on the weekly chart. So still very, very bullish, but we have been trading in this range here, this price range of about, 20, we'll just call it 4,400 and to the high of 44.33. So been trading in this tight range here, and actually we'll come down here. We'll actually come down and call it 43.60, and that's where we've been kind of trading at. Been looking for a little bit more of a pullback for my SPX plays, and we're just not getting that kind of pullback to get the premium that I want to sell to, so I can collect or sell a credit spread so we can collect the premium. But we'll see if we can get an entry in it today. So overall, the markets are kind of mixed here this morning. Not really sure what it's waiting on, if it's waiting on news, waiting on other things, but there's just, it could just be the typical August blues as far as the market is concerned. And so I think caution is the word for the day, and to look for good entries and look for good setups that are good solid pullbacks and very bullish trends back to the, and pick up the pullbacks back to the 21. So we'll be scanning for a lot of different plays on that here today. So with that being said, you guys keep up the trading, keep up the good work. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and just understand stocks and options involve risk. Trade your own money, lose your own money, make your own plays. Don't be a sheep. If you enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. It is a new channel, and be one of the first subscribers. We plan on posting these ongoing because, like I said, this is part of my trade journal. As an over 60 trader, I look for those good setups. I look for those, setups that will gain a return. My trading account has been doing real well. Options, been kind of having a down month on the options here this month, but I think a lot of that is because of the way the markets have gone, and they've been shaking me out a little bit, but because of the uncertainty, just don't know what it's going to do. So with that being said, we'll catch you guys next, or actually catch you guys tomorrow.